everybody, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. We have done a lot of things, seen a lot of princesses, but there's still so many more to find, and even to re-see on the current ones we have found. So we're going to start a new game like we did before, and we're going to see where it takes us. We're probably going to skip a lot of things that we've already heard and all that.
You're on a path.
We're on a path.
I'm talking about...
in the woods.
Look, while nevertheless, and before it's... Does it?
We gotta go through this.
Of course. Yeah. It's...
Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal.
Okay, yeah,
you make your way up.
We're gonna try something a little different. I think the first playthrough, I kind of grabbed the knife and was intent on killing her.
The interior of the cabin is almost entire.
In any way possible. And then the second playthrough we did, we were kind of like, let's just enter the basement and try to free her if we could. But I think I'm going to take the blade and then talk to her this time. So let's do that.
You take the blade from the table.
Into the basement.
The door to the...
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
No, ma'am.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare.
She's definitely a threat,
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Sure, we'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your
I mean, it's
trembling
still here.
hands
It's not like
and
it's
drops
gone.
to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Why is she acting like that?
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Yep.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Are you coming on to me? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty.
Not even
Any honorific
princess.
should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Note the lack of detail. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
The funniest thing is the narrator's trying to be like, oh, she's giving us nothing. Brother, you're the one that put her here with nothing. Like, do you know why I'm here to kill you? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here?
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have
But I
done
don't
that
want to
one.
hurt anyone. I like the world. I don't remember much about it.
Just how long has she been?
If I'm supposed
I
to
didn't
be
mean to
capable
click
of
that one, I
ending
don't
the
think.
world,
Shit.
then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Okay, I didn't mean to choose that option, actually. I wanted to ask her. I didn't want to go down this path. I know what path this is going to go down, so hold on. I'm going to get back to this point, and we're going to choose the option of, I think there was one asking about how would I get you out of here. That's what I want to do. Okay. Let's ask this one, actually. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
Nope.
I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so I wonder how this will be different from the nice version of this one. A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
True. Okay, we talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Dude, I know why I'm here, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Let's see. I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be
Look at her
kidding.
face, so cute.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine.
Is he
trying
gonna
to break
control
them
me again?
apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
It's not. It never is.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Okay, let's skip this. I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around. It's somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
You try the door. You're here. Your
Let me
shouts
out.
and
Okay.
you make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been
Oh my god. We're gonna save her.
against your better judgment. You place the blade against the princess's arm. Just to note, we won't have any
Yeah,
of
he's
that.
gonna
The
control
stakes are
us.
too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't
I
let
wonder
her
how
escape
different
into
it's
the
gonna
world.
be from...
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps
resist.
forward and
Let's
raises
resist.
the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
That's right, hero.
Watch me.
Watch me. Warn her.
Stop that.
Hey!
I thought this was a little too easy.
Whoa.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly
She's
moves out of the
hardcore.
way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
We're not getting out of here alive. Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
Oh, it's different.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your
Aw.
eyes. I'll make this quick.
Oh my god, she's
She steps
stone
forward
cold.
and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Whoa.
Her face remains
Aw.
unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
I love this
This
princess.
is the end, isn't it? I'm
Aw.
afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I love this
I
princess.
hope it was worth it.
She did what she had to do. The prisoner? That's new.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Yep.
And in the basement of that cabin
Is
is
our
a princess.
Our
You're here
princess.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, yep. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks?
Yeah.
What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. Don't forget what he did to us the last time
Skeptic.
around. I
Ooh.
wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess.
Ooh.
We just have to keep trying.
This is new.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, Need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Okay, yeah, let's assume you're telling the truth.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
Yeah.
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
The three of us?
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Dang, you have this
If I
paragraph.
did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her?
Yeah.
Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it.
Did you say something
I'm a
really mean to me?
professional.
That's so funny.
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything?
He loves making fun of me, doesn't
If
he?
you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything?
He says that like he
she
knows.
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here.
The four of
Yet,
us.
here we
Just
are.
the four of us.
You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
No, he trapped us here.
Just be quick about it.
Okay, the only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her, and all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true. And
I think that was a
despite
mercy
it all,
killing from her.
you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. You haven't given us an ounce of proof. You do know that, right?
Thank you, Skeptic.
What proof could you possibly ask for?
How is she supposed to do it?
Literally anything. Fine. Check your pockets.
Check our pockets? What? Huh? Wait.
You put your hands
The
in your
evidence.
pockets and pull out an envelope with
The
the
evidence.
words, "The Evidence," written across the front. Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her.
That's hilarious.
This is an immutable truth." That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting?
This?
I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes.
This is so
Please
funny.
just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
It's like that. Oh god, what scene was that from? Parks and Recs? I can do what I want or whatever. Anyway.
You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to?
That's right.
Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
Alright. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement.
As he
Aaron.
said.
Look,
Yeah, we're special.
of course you're special.
Wow.
Why else would you be here?
He's manipulating us.
Yes. Right. We're here because we're special. Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something,
You
but
are.
you're just going to have to trust me here.
You are hiding something. Alright.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Alright, let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Dude.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Calling him a clown, that's so funny. We're not gonna take the knife this time.
The interior of the
Whoa.
cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought
This is
iron
like a
bars
prison. What the
barricade
hell?
the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I love that we're still finding new cabins and stuff. Didn't say anything about the mirror.
He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should. There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
That's definitely a
There
mirror.
isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
The skeptic's so funny. Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Yep. This whole cabin is different from last time.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
I think it changed on its own depending on our
Isn't that
choices.
a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
We're gonna go to the mirror, like we always do.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
I haven't heard the hero in a while.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Maybe it will. Alright, let's just into the
I'm
basement.
afraid I'm going to insist we take
Oh.
the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon. Are you sure? She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again? Yes, I'm sure, and I've already got a plan for that. Still with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan is don't give the world-ending monstrosity your only weapon, because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having
Are they
a
gonna
weapon.
force me to have the weapon?
Peachy, we'll be fine. Okay, I'm trusting you.
Okay.
You take the blade from the table.
We'll take it then.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Thanks.
I don't want to kill her.
I mean it.
Okay. Alright, skeptic. I mean, sure. We'll trust our other
The door
boys.
to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Oh my god.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she
And a
moves.
fourth one? For what?
The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
So much for cutting her out of here.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Oh, is that for us?
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Sure, we'll sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Is this for us?
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Yeah, we'll sit where we're told
You
to
do
sit.
as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Why not? She's being
Thank
reasonable.
you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Who is it for? We can kill her, we can just leave her, and then we have these other options we can explore. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true.
Yeah, narrator.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency for what?
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Just good luck.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I won't.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
I love every voice we get.
Focus.
Oh,
This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
my bad. Just listen to the voices in my head. You know how it is. You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical
We need a
removal.
buzzsaw.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Damn.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Yeah, that other chain on the wall, who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
I might do that option.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
We're inspecting it.
And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
I'm with the skeptic here.
What if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
Now we're inspecting it.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean?
What?
It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Why does it do that?
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough,
What?
the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and
That's
sent
so
skittering
dumb.
across
What?
the floor of the basement. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Prison of the mind.
Yes.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we?
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Damn. Did you know that this was going to happen to me?
No.
Cool. Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
Wait
You and the
in silence.
princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for.
Nope.
But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes.
Damn.
And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much.
It's not
of
like she's gonna
anything.
get out. Damn.
She's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
I don't believe you.
But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again.
Okay.
And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing.
Are they?
The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk.
I'm gonna keep
Remember?
talking to her.
Still rude.
Oh, it
We
is
continue
cracking.
to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting
If
to
we weren't
erode.
gods, then yeah.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Damn. The knife is
Even
gone.
more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass,
Damn.
and pass.
I would be so
Until suddenly,
impatient.
there are no walls. And then...
Oh,
And...
he's
I
gone.
think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Wow, this is the best ending.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
That was insane. We didn't hurt each other. Well, at least the second time around. We don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her stead.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
We should be rude to
And
them.
there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went. I don't know how we even go about looking for her.
If there's even a her to find anymore.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
We technically don't know what it's supposed to look like. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
We're
I'm
going.
begging you, don't
We have
do
to.
this.
We got to. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Let me see. It's me. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You're at the cabin. Approach her. My love.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
We're the long quiet. That's interesting that she says that. There's also these two options. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna attack her. Or maybe we should explore every option first and then attack her. I don't know. I just like these two options are always here, and I never know what it means. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. perspectives to make my own. This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Let her out of there!
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know what the world's beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But you were always the princess, or are you just making her a part of it? Let's say nothing. We've already asked that. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay. I'm gonna save here because I'm probably gonna reload this exact one. But let's attack her. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in the ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Interesting. What happens if we destroy our body then? You raise your will to end your life, but as it burrows into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Wow, you can't even do that. Okay, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
I'm assuming...
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
We're unable to attack her because she's not whole, and we're unable to attack us because we are literally the long quiet. That's probably why. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived.
Right.
I am not afraid to die.
She's not afraid. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I love listening to this voice so much. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess and stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Okay, let it be. And we waited? I wonder if there's an achievement for you to wait and then come back like 24 hours later or something. I'll have to figure that out later, but okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. A patient heart. Damn.
You're on a path in the woods.
We're not gonna ask it. I've always wanted to show off a monarch. People love revolution. What is that? Excuse me. Let's do that.
That's the spirit.
What?
You make your way up the short path.
That's so funny. I don't even know what option we're gonna do.
The interior.
Okay, hold on. Let's look at the memories because we just got the prisoner. Look at the note. That's so funny. Okay, let's see what this is. You need more space. A narrow cave is no place to fight, and it's no place to stay forever. To fight. So it's either the beast or the witch. To get that one. Or we could go the god route again and fail to kill her to see whatever this is. I want to see the new ones. You don't need the world for your happy ending. There are many reasons spirits may linger. Let's do this one since I know how to do it. One might resist the divine, but it's very hard to kill a god. There's no shame in failing. So how do we get to the god? I forget how to get to the tower. I might have to start following a slight guide to be able to get these specific ones. So the problem is here, no weapons? So this is the one we want. But how do I get here? How do I get to the tower? Oh, it tells me here. A razor. I don't remember how I found the tower. Let me look up a guide for this because I'm not gonna... It seems like we probably tried to attack her and then she fought back and won. With the knife is what it looks like. Okay, I think I found a guide. It says there's multiple ways to get to the tower. Maybe we... Because I don't want to accidentally... I'm trying to think. There's... Wow, that one has so many. The adversary. Maybe we just play through, and if we get one of these options, we go look at the memories and then see which one we haven't done. I think it's going to get harder the more we go to a single one, because the tower only has 2 more options left. So maybe we just see what we do. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
And see what happens from there.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. These options are so funny.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Good luck, hero.
You weren't kidding. Let's see. I'm trying to think of which option I haven't done. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the 2 of us a chance to talk things out.
You want to talk things out?
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster.
Okay, he
Killing
said this
someone.
before. Shut up. Sure, we'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
No. No. Let's lie. And I'm pretty sure I haven't clicked this one. No.
You're lying.
Damn, she knows.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
Damn. Okay. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your royal.
Okay. How long you been down here?
Too long.
There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw
Okay,
me
we've
down
seen
here?
this.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I've been told enough.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
They haven't shared a thing, have they? All I've done is point a finger. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or
Open
that I'd
an
do
orphanage.
any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
Risk is
We
bolded.
stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Okay.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
This will lead to like the ghost person. Let's slay her.
You charge the
Whoa!
princess blade trembling in your hand,
Whoa.
but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing
Good for her.
bones, making sure you stay down. As you lie, crushed and broken on the
Hey!
basement
Did we make it to
floor,
the
the princess kneels on your throat.
to the
The
tower?
kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at
We
you.
suck.
Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
Cool.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
We made it to the tower regardless. I kind of got there without a guide. Cool.
You're on a path.
So, but this time we need to do... We're gonna bring the knife, and we're gonna try to resist her until, like, the last second. I think after she punches us is when we, like, just give in.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Who's with us? I don't know which one to choose. Get a terrible sense of deja vu.
a terrible sense of deja vu. If he doesn't remember what happened, you know I can hear. What does it matter what he knows?
We got the broken,
There's
right?
nothing-
Okay.
It hasn't. Those are two very... Just be quick about it. Like I said,
I
if-
guess I don't need
she
to
just-
explore all this. We kind of already
people-
done it.
Look, I've told you everything.
Okay.
But now, if you don't...
This is mostly gonna be us skipping
A
through.
warning.
Yeah, we
If
got
that's
this.
what you... That's because...
We're gonna look at the mirror.
As do I. Maybe that's because... You walk... You reach forward and rub
Okay,
your hand.
take the blade.
Take the blade.
Enter the basement.
The door to the base.
Continue.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers
And there
over
she
you,
is.
almost glowing in the weak starlight.
Tighten her
As
grip.
if on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me?
Did we? I'm pretty sure we might have explored all these options.
All you have.
Don't be rude. Of course.
Just because you're supposed to end the world.
This?
Yeah, we've done this. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
I'm not gonna help you in the world. I don't care,
I say,
bitch. Okay, we gotta pick
You
up the
reach
blade.
forward. You can feel a creaking.
In this. We're... Let's get to the 4th page. So this is this. When do we do the thing? Resist the god through force and arm, but ultimately succumb. Or is this when we succumb? I made a save, so let's slay ourselves.
No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done. The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place
doesn't
until
let
you
me.
change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god. It's pointless to resist. In the end,
He made me
everything
not kill
submits to
myself.
oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you?
Uh-oh.
There's something else in there. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person.
It used
It's
to be.
something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
Oh,
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
I think it's so crazy that she can interact with the narrator.
You
Bring the blade to your neck.
Oh my god.
You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries, your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a
Damn.
painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever. No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
Holy shit.
I know you will.
Holy
Everything
shit.
goes dark, and you die.
The apotheosis? The apotheosis?
You're on
Whoa.
a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
We made it.
Let me guess, and at the end of the path is a
Contrarian.
Excuse me? Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already?
5?
I think this is 3.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them.
There's not even woods
I
here.
care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5.
Massive
Feels like the
difference.
numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5. Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5. You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her. Don't you get it? Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power. So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her authority without question? I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us.
Dude, these pairings.
For the love of, can you all please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves. Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody. Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants.
I'm with the contrarian.
You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god. I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god.
Yes,
and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
This group of voices in my head is so funny. Okay, so now hold on. I have so many questions.
And right now, you have neither the time nor the mental acuity to handle a single response. It's now or never.
I'm not going to cabin until I have answers. What am I?
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet.
Whoa.
You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift.
Goodness.
Your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Fine. We're going to the cabin.
As you step forward, the cabin explodes. Flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
The end of something. Witness your better's ascension. Excuse me? Oh my.
In paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you.
Oh my god. Literally.
To her. The ruined landscape shifts. Trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has said,
I didn't even do anything!
This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered
You want me to
bark.
kill her?
Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Dude. I want to know the funny option everyone would be unhappy about. Hey, funny one, didn't you say something about a third option earlier? One that would make everyone unhappy?
Well, we could always run away, right? To where? I don't know. Anywhere. You're all ruining the moment of her ascension. Have you no respect
so
for the
funny.
divine?
Sure, let's flee. I want to see that.
Cowed to your core, you turn to flee, leaping from the piece of floating debris and into the empty space beyond where the woods used to be.
This is so funny.
This isn't cowardice, this is a calculated move. Sure it is. Can it be a bit of both? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little afraid of her.
Are you so awestruck by my glory that you cannot bear to
Is she gonna yoink us back?
I think not.
As you fall, a great force pulls at the back of your neck, violently
Ooh.
yanking you away from whatever lack of destination you were headed towards.
Now, witness me!
Oh, damn.
Yes, Your Grace.
She turns you to
Wow.
face her. The scruff of your neck is held firmly between two giant fingers. So much for running away.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
Yes, ma'am.
She's right, we don't even have a weapon. It's over, isn't it?
And yet she still extends her mercy. We should do as she says. Why are you all resisting in the first place?
Okay, yeah, we embrace our new goddess.
So much for spiting her. Spiting him it is.
Yeah.
Good. I can feel your heart opening to
This is
mine.
insane.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder.
Aw.
Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is the end.
Oh, he's leaving.
Is it the end? We're still here.
Night sky unweaves into a textured nothingness. He does not respond.
Everything is gone. Us.
This is glorious.
This is her power. This is where we're meant to be.
He's really gone. Huh, that's unexpected. But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never knew when to shut up, that one.
Exactly.
Part of why I liked him so much. I can't believe all it took to make him disappear was saying no once. What happens now?
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
Ooh, she's touching us. The princess reaches forward to the textured nothing and buries her fingers in divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
See? This is nice.
This is nice.
We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Her grip tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits in the limits of your comprehension. Like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another, before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. Oh. Oh. I mean, let's just scream. Let's just scream.
It will be over soon, little lad. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he?
Ooh! The textured nothing is ripped open. Oh. Our icon changed, and with it you are ripped open. Amid a sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. And you feel something else too, anger. I need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you.
Yes. Hurt her. Do something, anything, to make it stop.
No. If suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God?
It is so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer. Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits?
That was a good question.
Blasphemer.
We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
Wow. Let's suffer alone. God, you continue to lose important pieces of yourself, the memories of entire lifetimes lived fade away into a space where your only recollection of them is that something used to be there. You die and are reborn, and die and are reborn, shrinking and shrinking again and again till there is no you left to die or shrink.
You've done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
Eyes open, are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore, but there's no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we?
I see it, the little
Does
speck.
it even matter? Here, there, it's all the same.
You're all starting to sound like me.
There it is. Your vision refocuses, revealing what has been done. The world has opened up, and beyond is something beautiful.
Oh. What is that? I think I want to be there.
It's where we're supposed to be.
Can we come back if we go there? I don't want to go there if it means we can't come back.
Whoa! The princess steps forward, bringing you both to the edge of something beautiful. It is dizzyingly vast. But neither of you cross the threshold. There is a roaring like underground thunder. She is stopped in place.
Were we supposed to stop? I don't think this is over.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
Oh! Oh God! Oh! You look down at the princess's feet. You look down. At the princess's feet rise a shifting mound, a mass of hands clambering over each other, crawling their way up her body. They start to pull. She's so big, they can't even, like, grab her normally. Ooh! The mound becomes a sea, and the princess struggles to stay afloat, to keep the two of you close to the hole in the world and the life of something beautiful beyond, but she is drowning. Damn. Oh! As the sea rises, she pulls you from her shoulder and holds you above the tide. You turn back to look at her.
We have to be able to do something to help
She's
her.
saving us!
This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
I think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freezing over.
Oh, I don't like it, actually. Hands reach over hands, pulling her face, dragging her down into the frigid depths. She is tired and life fades from her eyes. Oh my god, this is horrific. Oh, I don't like it.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
Oh. Oh, the princess summons the last of her shrink, her face a shield of purpose and determination. In her final act, she hurls you towards the hole in the world, towards the something beautiful beyond. No!
Fly, little bird.
My princess!
No. No.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
I don't want to be somewhere she isn't. It would always be dark without her.
She said fly, little
It's
bird.
what she wants for us. But can we make it? Of course we can. We can do whatever we want. And I believe in her.
Do we actually get there? Oh. But the hole seals before you make it to the other side. If there is a time to bask in what lies beyond, it is not now. God dang it, she sacrificed herself. And you turn to look back at her, you see that she is gone. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
There's that mirror again.
Great.
Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. I'm gonna choose this option for every option now. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
This is what we all deserve, isn't it?
He's just messing with us. Right?
No. I'm not. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach for it. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh. You're at the cabin. It's just her fucking head.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
You should be. We went on quite a journey.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Damn. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen.
Are we?
Neither of us
I don't
know
know.
the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you.
Ooh.
Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god, waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
Yeah.
Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
I'm guessing because we didn't choose to make her suffer as well, she saved us. I wonder if she would have saved us if we made her suffer with us as well. I don't know. That'll be another playthrough, guys. There's so much in this game. I'm loving it. What do you want me to bring you next?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Oh. Like I said, I just like listening to this voice. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Have I said this one? Enough of all this pretension, you're not actually saying anything.
I'm sorry.
I guess so.
The vessels you choose
I
to bring
clicked it.
me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Terrifying and divine heart. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the wood.
What if we just go? Let's do this one again. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part.
Yep. Proceed. Oh, click.
The interior.
I mean, I could try to go for... I can't... We didn't get this one. Damn. Okay, so I didn't do... But we did get this one. We did make it. Aww. Fly, little bird. That'll make me cry. Don't make me cry. Okay, apparently we've gotten a razor before, but I have no anything for her. To look too closely is to redraw the lines. This one was crazy. The damsel. We could try to get the damsel again. Which horrific route do we want to go? You need more space. An arrow cave is no place to fight, and it's no place to stay forever. Is it this one? This one. How do we get the adversary? A nightmare, Jesus. I thought you said she wasn't armed. That one's so funny. Everything would be easy if you just do exactly as I say as quickly as you can. I feel like these are like the pristine cut stuff. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
We could just steal our nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine.
What if we just try to kill her? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay, then we're not... Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting.
That's new.
She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Maybe. Squint at her at the princess even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Alright, let's just slay her.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Rip.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts!
Holy fuck.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Did we make it? Is this the one? No, I don't know where that one is. Did I make it to the adversary? I mean, it's kind of different.
We can still turn this around.
No, you can't. Give up. Finish the job!
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to
we
state
spent
the
too much time
facts of the
squinting.
situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash
here we
for the
go.
final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
No.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. The adversary! So we did get her. Okay. Perfect.
Your Honor?
I need to look at the memories. So we have the adversary. Where is she? Here's Princess. Die to her upset. She chases you. Goad her into giving you a free shot and then take it. Make an obscene gesture, possibly against your will. Maybe you do need a weapons tool. I didn't hear no bell. Sometimes you have to try and free people even though they don't realize they want to be free. Agility is the only way to overcome brute strength. It's not a fight, refuse to strike back. We've been here before. Oh, wait, we've done that one. So here's Princess. Maybe we go in
You're
with
here
no
to slay
weapon
her.
and we
If you
died her
don't,
upstairs.
it will be the end of the world.
But Harry slew the princess. This has already happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it.
No, you
We've
weren't.
just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that
We're
matters
not listening to
is
Stubborn this
marching up
time.
to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's explore
Those are two
this. Have we
very-
explored this before?
Just be quick about it.
I guess we
Like I
have.
said,
It's skipping
just-
everything.
people. Look, I've told you. Great. Now, if you don't,
Okay, let's go to the cabin.
a warning before you go any further.
Listen, dude,
She
we've
will
already
lie.
know everything
She-
about this. We've been here before. I'm gonna
The
go in there
cabin is
unarmed.
tighter than it's.
Oh, yeah,
That's
the
because-
mirror.
As do I. I'm not
Oh.
lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I?
As do I.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Dude,
So
we
focus.
have.
You walk.
Maybe I'll do a
Reach
play.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right.
I think I'm probably gonna do a playthrough where I don't acknowledge the mirror at all. I don't know if that will change anything. Let's enter the
No
basement.
blade this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't
I
want
don't
to
know
feel
about
like
that.
we cheated our way to a win.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Okay. Yeah, we will definitely be going back upstairs, but I think we're gonna die.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time.
Nope.
Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Yeah, I might just
As
run
you
away.
descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second
Oh, she
thought.
definitely can, and that's probably what's gonna happen.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. But no little knife this time, huh? No, I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Is there, like, also, are we trying to get to a narrow cave? I don't think we're in a cave. I think this is the one that's like the cave. Other ways to die to nature. Wow. Put your heart on the line? The prison? That's probably from that one. This might be the beast one. We haven't even seen her in her beast form fully. I know it's showing it here, but like, all we saw was a mouth come at us. Okay, anyway, the adversary. Here's princess. Oh, you can dive to upstairs armed and unarmed. I think we're just gonna run back upstairs. Hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember
But
what
everyone
happened
else does.
last time. Are you okay?
I don't think he's okay.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
So you do remember me.
No, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
3 minutes. That's so funny. I
why
think I
don't we
said that
do it
last time
again?
too.
Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that?
We're not scared.
We're not gonna listen to the
I
stubborn
think
dude
my
this time.
position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego. I agree. If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
Well, let's see. The fucking giant demon lady. Let's explore some options. Let's see. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Unpacking done.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm not scared of you.
Then prove it.
Oh.
Come a little closer.
Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because of having and I felt unfair. I feel like... I'm not sure. I feel like doing this one. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye.
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
The As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining
my
metal.
God.
And then a snap. She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
Okay, team, what are we thinking? We could just die?
How about we get the hell out of... Little voice doesn't have the chance to finish that thought before the princess barrels into you and smashes your body into the rough...
No, wait, I wanna... Can we load? Are we in the load? We are. Yes. We're doing this one.
Oh, you've got another thing coming.
As you step and then a snap.
Run
She's
like
loose.
hell.
You have to do
Run
your
like
best
hell.
to scramble up the stairs before the princess can reach you. You practically feel her steamy breath on the back of your neck. But
Ooh.
you manage, just barely, to throw yourself over the threshold and
gonna
slam
bust
the
it
heavy
open?
stone doors behind you. You're safe. If
Oh, it's
only
not
for a
wood,
moment.
it's stone, right?
The blade. Take the blade from the altar.
There is one to do it armed.
You take the blade from the altar.
Finally.
Do you think this door is enough to hold me?
I don't think
You're
that
not
at all.
getting out of this. I don't care how many things I have to break. I'm getting the fight I want.
The entire cabin shakes as the princess
Jesus.
throws herself against the basement door. It's huge and made of stone. We're
She's
fine,
a demon lady.
right?
Of course we are. Any second now she's gonna break through that entryway. And we're finally going to get to do what we came here to do.
The impact shakes the
Holy
cabin,
hell.
a massive gash splitting its way up the stone doors.
She comes.
The doors explode
Jesus
outwards,
Christ.
shards of stone clattering against the walls as the princess emerges from the basement.
At least you finally have a weapon. Good.
We're doomed. In a fit of violence, the princess explodes across the room and closes
She's
the gap
huge.
between you. You do your best to defend yourself from her onslaught. You're sorely
Oh my god, that arm.
For every
This
wound
arm.
you inflict on her,
Woo.
she inflicts 2 on you until, finally, you're no longer able to so much as stand. Your body is giving out.
Giving out? No, nobody's giving out. We're just getting started.
Giving out.
Don't be delusional, it's over. You fall to your knees.
She beat the shit out of us.
Is that it? You're supposed to be tougher than this. Come on, get up. Keep fighting me.
No, this isn't right. Listen to me. Listen to her. We can do this.
We can't.
Why
Damn.
won't you get up?
She kicks you in the chest, splinters from your
Lady.
shattered ribs stabbing into your heart and lungs. Your vision starts to swim. Finally, her face, twisted into an expression of disappointment and fury, fades. Everything goes dark, and you die.
We died armed. The Eye of the Needle. Wait, we get a third chapter.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
He didn't even get a chance. So we did the Eye of the Needle. She got more demony. Here is Princess. I love that. So we died armed, and then there's one that's probably died unarmed. Cool. And now we got a new one. Cool. The Eye of the Needle. What does that mean? Okay, let's go.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive.
The hunted.
We died because you didn't have enough of it. So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over.
Well, she's
for
gonna hunt
everyone,
us, that's the
yourself
thing, though.
included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you
We're
is still capable of
like, what is this
reason.
pathway?
We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Oh wait, yeah, but we haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence is poured out into the world.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further. Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too? Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else?
You're the chooser. The best we can do is advise. But we can help if you let us. These are just powerless thoughts and opinions. You don't need to let them drag you and the world to ruin.
Okay. You leave. No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. Might as well.
It isn't long before you find
Ooh.
yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
No last advice for us? No words of warning?
From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
The hero. Oh my goodness.
Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
Alright, let's proceed.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight.
Mirror.
More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge.
We're not gonna talk about the mirror?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us.
I get it, Hunted. We get it.
The only space is out there. Take it.
You never mentioned that damn mirror is back. That damn mirror
Maybe
is
it'll
back.
go away again. For something to go away, it would have to be there to begin with. And let me assure you, there's no mirror here. The only thing at the end of the room is the door to the basement. No use arguing. Mirror or not, we need to be there. The why we pick doesn't matter.
I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. And worst
freak.
comes to worst, we can smash it.
Alright, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
Alright, let's approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you?
It's not a bit,
The
dude.
door's right there. It's right in front of you.
This really is just like last time.
It smells of nothing, yet it's still there.
Let's smash it.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Why am I not surprised?
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters.
These two dudes, man.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face.
Oh my god, what do
There
you
are
mean?
enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm
Jesus.
and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Yes,
Go to
ma'am.
her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
I don't think she will. you want to fight, then how about you come and get one?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down
Oh, you
here
can
and fight
break
me?
that easily.
Those chains were nothing to her last time. They'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me.
Alright.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her. You turn to face what lies
gosh,
at the
she's
end
just
of
there.
the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a
This is
broad
awful.
grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh. Break your bones against my body.
Jesus.
I want a real
Oh my
challenge this time.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them.
Are you sure we're going to be quick enough?
I really don't like the sound of this. It's the only way we live.
I don't think we're going to be quick enough.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, goodness. Should we do what the hunted says? Let's step closer, stopping just outside her chains. We can also explore. I don't know if she's gonna attack me if we just explore. I guess it doesn't matter because it's all new. Let's talk a bit first. We can always fight when we're done, but I have a question. I want to know what happened after you killed me.
We've talked plenty. I'm sick of talking. I'm sick of waiting. I'm sick of you standing just out of reach and teasing me with a fight you won't let me have.
Oh, goodness.
You disappointed me last time, so you don't get to choose what happens next.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Can we get a move on?
Run.
Run. We're running.
Without hesitation,
Oh my
you
God.
turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near
Ooh.
the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back.
Terrifying.
The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
God dang.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, little bird.
Oh, God.
Where do you think you're going?
I don't know.
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door.
This is intense.
Roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this
Ooh.
space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Sure, we'll just go ahead and try to slay her.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Can we win?
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left, now! As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike.
I like the
Before you can finish
hunted.
the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
Her tail. Oh my
It's
god.
nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return.
We got
Be
this.
damned.
We're actually gonna pull this off, aren't we?
I hope
You
so.
just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
Jesus.
The two of you engage in a devastating
go,
flurry
another
of blows,
fisticuffs.
each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your
my
lethal
goodness.
dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening. But this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms.
Oh.
You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
Our dude is gone. We didn't get to see the outside, but you didn't have the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course, you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Death. Real death. Screw that! This can't be the end. It just can't!
It's okay, guys. I mean, it's not okay, but it'll be okay. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. And there she is. You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
Oh. Okay. I'm still planning to kill you once we're done with this.
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
Okay. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Okay, dokie. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Okay, I think we're just ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. A burning heart. I wonder...
You're on a
Okay, shut up,
path
dude.
in the woods.
I wonder... Wow, we've seen a lot of that one, actually. That was like the main path. I wonder how many endings there are to this game as well. I don't know. I think we've killed her at the heart of it. We freed her. We left together, actually. So I wonder if I need to get to the heart again and maybe there's a different choice there. Or maybe we just stay with her forever? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm not sure. I kind of want to see the Spectre, but I don't remember how to get to her. How do I get to the Spectre? You. Oh. We just go in and kill her. We haven't seen the Spectre in a while. Provoke an angry spirit. Ooh. Oh, we see through her eyes at the end of everything. I didn't realize that was the thing. Who have we... I'm assuming we've seen everyone at the end of everything. We haven't seen this one. Her confidence... Oh... Interesting. We just got this one. Very interesting. We've seen her. We just got her. And we've seen her. We've seen everything of this one, the moment of clarity. Insane. Let's try to get the Spectre, so we just need to go in and kill her, huh? Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit.
Let's go!
You take... The door to the basement creaked.
I don't know if I need to check in on her or what. Or we just continue down.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You step forward, your grip on...
Slayer?
You lunge forward without a moment's
Is
hesitation.
this how we get the Spectre? Oh, I don't have the auto.
You feel flesh easily give way
Yeah,
and
we
look
just did
down
it.
to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
No.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I'm not sure. I feel like she has has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy.
But you don't want us touching her?
Dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
What? Remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone
What?
after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally
this
wounded
face?
princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Oh my god.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Dude.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close.
I
Why did you
didn't hesitate. I was just taking the
Doesn't
blade
matter.
back.
At least you managed to take her with you,
Oh my god.
for whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, the razor. Okay, we never even
You're
experienced
on
her.
a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin,
Sorry, we've never actually been here. So that's interesting.
you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, she's gonna kill me. Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I
It
certainly
definitely
haven't been
has.
a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going
Cheated.
to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is
Fucking
unarmed.
liar.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Literally.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
No.
Those are two very... Let's say if you're back, we mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her.
Brother.
Congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? What do you mean? Of course there was. Yes, but had you failed to slay...
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just
Right.
get out of here.
I know what
At
I
least
did
you know
last
not
time.
to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone...
I listened to the
includes you,
cheated and
right?
left.
If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
I remember that now. We literally left because I was listening to the cheated. We didn't even go see her. That's why there's no pictures for her. Let's talk about the
Just
princess.
be quick about it.
We
Like I
killed her.
said, if she... Oh, and
Don't get stabbed.
she just can. People. Look. Oh, of course you're...
If anyone's special here, it's her. Last I checked, we can't get up from a knife in the chest.
Are you sure?
I've told you everything.
You didn't tell her.
That's because she's unarmed.
She's not unarmed, you
Great.
fucking
Now,
liar.
if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it.
Okay, we're going to go to the cabin this time.
A warning before you
Okay,
go
we're gonna
any
listen to
further.
this for sure.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Alright, let's go. What's in
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards.
Oh my god.
Their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror.
We haven't
There's
been
a
here with the
table,
cheated
the
before.
blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
My favorite line.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Okay, I care about whether I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
It's a whole different cabin than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Okay, let's go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Cheated. Let's see. I have no idea how to... This has to be the specter or the nightmare. Nature swallow you whole? I wonder if it's the beast. Put your heart on the line. I don't know who that's for. That's the prisoner. Spirits may linger, so that might also be one of them. Sometimes when you cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves with it. I have no idea who that would be for. Let's go with the blade.
You take the blade
All
from
of
the
it's gonna be
table.
new.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll just do something.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
It
Her
could be
grating
chains.
voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Oh my
There
god.
is something so wrong with that voice.
There is.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess
What
comes
is
into view,
this?
her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Bitch, I don't trust her.
Come
She's
on
already
now,
out
we're
of
not
the
falling
chain.
for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds
Look at her
threatening, it's
face.
because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Nothing could be more obvious. Don't you remember what happened last time? Ooh, I'll let you out if you drop it. I like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. She really is. You're mad at me. Let's see. Nobody has to die. Yeah, I'm not trusting that. We're not getting close. Let's see. Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
She does remember.
But I don't remember it.
Wait, she's
so
sweating.
It must not have happened.
Lady.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
No, it happened. I just don't trust her.
It's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
That's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Damn.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha!
She
slipped
slipped.
up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
I can't believe we left the first time we did this one. You're telling me people would just go on the internet and lie? That's the vibe that's happening right now. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Let's see. What if we were just both honest with each other? I was sitting here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart.
That doesn't sound like me.
The razor.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to
Yeah, I'm
stab
not
us
coming-
if
I'm
we
not
get
coming
close
over
to
there.
her.
She certainly feels threatening.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed? You. So
She's
stop
fucking
second-guessing
armed,
yourself and
narrator.
do
I'm not
your
going
job.
near her.
But I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Dude, she... I know you have a knife. I'll let you... no. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No! No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to not stabbing distance to help me.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're
Dude, she
ready
has
to
a
deal
knife.
with her?
She has a knife.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yeah.
You're acting like you are.
My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine, and will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Damn. Okay. I don't even know what to do. I like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now.
That's So rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you.
What?
How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird-face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
You're literally called the
I bet you
Razor.
didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed.
Dude. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a
Why is
knife.
she so suspicious?
Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
That's oddly specific.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
She's fucking armed. She's fucking armed. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you.
Where's your
I don't have
hands?
one, so I can't.
Where's your hands?
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands!
You
Hands
tucked
that
it
don't
into
have
your skirt.
anything in them to stab you with.
Her smile stretches
Whoa.
into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
No. I don't trust her. But what if you're just hiding it somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am?
She's sweating
I would
again.
never hide something sharp somewhere secret. Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
Nobody has to die.
Of course not. At least not now, because you're here to save me. But you'll have to come close.
Damn.
Okay, I'm bored now.
Yeah, I bet she is.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit. In a sudden burst of
What
movement,
the
princess
fuck?
leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Dude, are we out of range?
That's conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance. At least
Dude,
for a
that's
moment.
nasty.
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her arm. Okay, maybe we aren't safe here.
No.
She doesn't even
Wait,
hesitate
don't even-
before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
Okay,
Use
we're
it to
fighting
do.
back. Okay, good.
But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense. She's much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
Dude.
I'm going to kill you now.
Oh!
With a squelch, she does just that.
Oh!
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The arms race? We're seeing so many chapter 3s.
You're on a path in the woods.
Where the fuck
No,
are we?
Fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
We're just going?
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp.
Okay.
A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just
How
do?
did we do that? How did we get here? The cheetah was like, nah, no. So we immediately went to the razor to... But her hands were behind her back. Damn, we made her bored and we went to where? Where did we go? I don't even know where we went. Guess we'll find out.
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
How did he do that?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
God, the
Running
hunted.
isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. What's the point of fighting if
The
she's just
hunted
going
and
to
the
win
broken?
every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right, that's too much responsibility.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of
We
a
have the
single
broken
person,
and the
let alone
hunted.
the fate of the world.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay,
Hey!
sure, you take the
Hey!
blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world
The
without a weapon.
cheetah's just taking
This
control.
feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
And what if we never do?
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Dude.
You make your way
cheetah's
to the
just
door at the
taking
end
control.
of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Okay.
Oh
my God, broken.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Will we?
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the
Oh
basement
my God.
stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Cool.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her.
Oh my
maybe.
God.
I didn't like dying all over again.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win
once.
It seems like the cheetahs
Nothing
take
bad has
control.
come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal
Jesus
tittering is cut
Christ.
short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening
Is this
with her
the
blood,
razor still?
the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit.
I don't think I have
She's
a
coming
choice
for
in
us,
any of
I'm out
this.
ideas.
You're out of ideas? You're the one that brought us here. Flirting? Let's flirt. Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna try flirting with her. Why not?
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far.
Yeah.
Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the
Well.
world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Y'all are judging me right now?
I'd rather not.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this
Ooh.
goes.
How about you bite me too? Give her the look. We'll do the first one. I know you want to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are?
A rosy blush flushes in the princess's cheeks, and a wide grin cuts across her face.
You're the only person I know, so that's a first. You're sweet. I like you. You're also gorgeous.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
No, she's probably gonna still kill us.
Still gonna kill you, though.
Yeah.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks.
That's
The
hilarious.
princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
That's hilarious.
Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us.
Where did you come
Easy, we said
from?
as much. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I don't know.
I
Where are
think
we?
we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely
What's happening?
not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been
This
here?
is the fourth.
This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past
We
1.
never made it to 4, I don't think.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack.
What?
There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
As long as we keep moving.
We'll win her heart eventually.
That's so funny.
Great. So it's going to get even more crowded.
Who are we
Even
missing? The
more
skeptic?
deluded voices
Quite a few
that
things.
think we might stand any kind of chance.
Come on, show me something new.
We're gonna appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires. Wonderful.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure
The
she'll listen to
opportunist.
She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
What?
We
I love
just have
this.
to hit her harder. She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Got her mouth.
Then you skewer yourself.
What?
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
We're kind of stuck in this
I
loop.
didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Oh my god.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
Apparently not.
Doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again.
Can do
She's
this
going
all
to
day.
kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Dude.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
None of this is working. Think. She skewers you.
This is insane. Where are
You're
we?
getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Damn. Wait! The mutually assured destruction? How did we get to chapter 4?
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Stop. Stop. Because where the fuck are we? Where are we? It's only been the razor. What the hell? Chapter 4 and we've only been with the razor this whole time? Okay, we're at the cabin.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, what if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body.
We have too many
That
voices.
won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful
We have too
woman?
many voices inside of us.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many
Yeah.
of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros.
Oh my
we'll
God.
notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's more of a slide.
We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
What is
Are
happening?
you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything?
No,
It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
it's too many
Don't
of
care,
us.
just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Hey,
You
girl.
know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done.
No.
That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
I'm not going to wait for an answer.
Okay.
I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba.
I'm
Narrator.
gonna say what she does. Do you want me to talk
Oh my
now?
god.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
Yeah, we want to see the new thing.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's
Ooh.
skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of
Oh
her
my
splattering against
God.
the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in
heart.
its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit.
She's gorgeous.
What?
Absolutely divine. Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
I think it would hurt.
That looked
Painful. How is she still alive?
heart's still beating. That's all she needs.
This is fake. This is all
Fake?
That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
We gotta stab the heart.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
This is insane.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Oh no! Stop.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too. Shut him up too. Fuck off.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You did not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you've already somewhere else. Oh god. We've
You're
changed.
incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, the faster the momentum valleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and her strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you will fear what's to come. This is a good ending. What? That was insane! Was that all the razor? You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. I don't even know what that trophy was that popped up. I didn't have time to look up at it. You do so. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. I can't believe we just told everyone to shut up, and even the narrator. That was insane. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
No. Hold on, because, like, was that all the razor? That's insane. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Into your mind, huh? Interesting. That was all the razor. There are trees and stars, and there are people. I think, at least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Dude, we went through 4 chapters. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did,
Oh, she would
I
already be awake. Yeah. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have you the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him.
If he drives you towards my destruction, then he is steeped in delusion. For he does not know me. Just as I hold compassion for you, and you hold compassion for me, you can hold compassion for those who have wronged you.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
You know we're gonna fight when this is over. Do you really want me to bring you the last vessel?
We may fight, and we may not. But not all fights end in destruction, just as not all conversations end in peace. Even if you destroy me, it will have been worth it to finally know what I am, and to have had the chance to know you.
That makes me sad. Yeah, we're ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Damn, that was a crazy one. A piercing heart in a cage of iron. Full to her.
You're on a path.
Shut up, dude. What if we question him?
I'm talking about. Don't. Look, you're all. While I
I'm
Does it?
questioning
Oh,
you.
Are you serious? Of course I. Yes.
Okay. No,
It's
one more. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin.
Good. As long as you remain focused on. The interior of the.
Okay, let's try and get the Spectre again, because that's who I was trying to go for.
You take the blade from the table. The door.
Tricky.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here.
Yeah.
I was starting to think
Let's
they'd
just go
forgotten about
forward.
You step forward.
Slayer.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Okay, we've been here. Ah, so the razor. You can get to the razor with both these two. Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
It's over. It's Jover.
With
No
your work
problem.
done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Yep.
Why do
Totally
I feel like
dead.
we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Oh, we're leaving.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
Yep.
Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin
He's
are now
lying.
far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I don't remember which one I chose last time. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone.
This sucks.
Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
What? What? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
I think I don't know. I don't know what option will get us to where we need to go. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
We're happy here.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Good ending. You did it. You saved everyone.
You have already committed to my completion.
Oh.
You cannot go further astray.
Past the point of no... What was that? Excuse me? We got a picture? What? Good. It's a good ending. Everyone was saved. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. I'm just not saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good. Because I have an idea to get us out of here.
The good ending, guys.
Though you're probably not going to like it. The blade.
Oh.
We can use the blade to get out of this.
We're gonna kill ourselves.
I can hear everything you say, Lee.
I get it. Anything to get the hell out of this. Out of this hell.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough...
Oh! Which one did I go to? Okay, we stab ourselves, but I didn't see what, which one we went to. You trapped me here. You did. You did. You did. You trapped me here after I slew her last time. I'm not going to play along this time.
How unfortunate that the sole person capable of slaying the princess...
Okay. Who do we have with us? The Cold.
Those are two very Just be quick about it.
And we can't leave.
She just can't. People. Look.
We can't leave because well, God, what is she called? She won't let me.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is...
Okay, we're going to the cabin. This is the last girl we need.
The interior of the cabin is cold.
The mirror.
Because, as do I. I'm not very. You walk.
Go to the mirror.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Wait, are we on the Spectre? God. I won't know till I see her. If we're here, we want to exorcise it from our body. Last time we left with her. So let's take the blade.
You take... The door to the basement groans a room below. Nobody's here. As much as I appreciate the optimism.
Yep, okay. Wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
I sure did.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her.
Yes, obviously things are strange. Right now, I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish.
Finish how? We already did what you told us. And now she's a ghost.
The truth, right there and then.
You haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though.
Dude, she's a ghost!
And then what? and then you'll have saved the world.
I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option. What do you mean, after?
You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? You're going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that.
Ooh.
I'm not going to lock you anywhere.
That's scary.
What an interesting choice of emphasis.
I killed you. What are you doing not being dead?
I don't feel very bad, but I guess I'm not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me.
Mostly killed you.
Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to, not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
But we're not a ghost. Unless we are?
Are we?
Maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead.
Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
Your body's right there, though. Your dead body.
The princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be. There doesn't need to be a static truth. There doesn't need to be objectivity.
Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back?
I didn't ask
Maybe
any of these
have
questions, did
unfinished
I?
business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. And not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
And where are you supposed to be?
Home.
Oh.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific.
And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Lots of explore options, actually. There's a lot. Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
No. Those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing. But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
So we let her out last time as the
You
specter.
can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all,
Ooh.
you owe me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in,
There is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants
That's
her
right.
dead so badly.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
So all those explore options are gone now. What if I say no?
Then I won't hit your rod.
Oh. You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride?
I'm sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you. But it'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
Imagine if we had all the
You
voices.
won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body.
That is a very dangerous train of thought.
If I let you in, do I still get to be in control?
Sure. Why not?
That doesn't sound very reassuring. I can't believe you're even entertaining
We're
her.
gonna
right
kill
now.
us.
I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
She might. Return. I need to think on this. This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin?
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long,
Oh my goodness.
long time.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
Need to think on this.
Take your time. I know it's a lot to think about, but I'm very good at waiting.
I guess she did. We skipped over it. Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time.
Well, yeah, you brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
She's right, though. That knife could have been for anything.
It could have, but it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer.
This is true. We did kill her. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that.
Too little, too late. But you can still make things right.
She's not in a position to bargain with us. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should. We did kill her.
A moral
Wouldn't it be the
thing.
moral thing to help her now that we have another chance? When a hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it? No. So don't try to make things right. She was going to end the world. You didn't do anything wrong, aside from apparently killing yourself, and that doesn't have much to do with her.
Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that and it wouldn't be hard to do again.
Are we putting this to a vote? Because personally, I'd prefer if we didn't die again.
If that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. But I don't see the point of offing ourselves just yet.
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer. But killing yourself wouldn't help either of us.
It would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you. I shouldn't have to tell you that you shouldn't kill yourself. So please, try to keep your suicidal tendencies in check.
Like I said, I just want to go home.
Wherever home is. If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you.
And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance. We all make mistakes.
Oh my goodness. That face. I died too and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your
Ooh.
wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away.
Ooh.
Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
We've seen this before, apparently.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. But we've already been over that. So why don't you stop stalling and let me in? It's so cold out here.
There's so many explore options, though. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me?
A boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's a ghost. Ghosts can't hurt us.
That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Maybe I can't do anything to you.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out. Who's to say, really?
The cold dude is
I
new.
don't like the uncertainty here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
That's life, isn't it? After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it?
It has.
She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
Yeah, there you go.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest. It sounds like you got exactly what you were owed.
Okay, before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you end the world. Oh. If you can go through the walls, can't you just leave on your own?
I wish that's how it worked, but this place won't let me go.
Okay. Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts?
We could always try violence. It's worked for us so far.
She's a ghost.
Who says ghosts are immune to
They
violence?
are, though.
Common sense?
There's nothing common or sensible about common sense. Action and observation are the only things that matter.
Fine. Then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us.
I suppose you have a point. Do you have any ideas then?
I don't know. Maybe we do what she wants. Maybe we let her possess us and walk out of here.
We could. It would be something different. I like different.
I've already
Absolutely
done
not.
that,
If
boys.
you walk her out of here, she's going to end the world.
And is that really so bad?
Yes, it is by its very definition bad.
But those are the only options, aren't they? Violence or doing what she wants. Or just leaving her down here. Though ignoring a problem is rarely a solution, is it?
Yep. If we try to slay her, it'll just go through her. Let's look at the Spectre memories. Meet the Spectre, let the spirit into your home. Free a lost soul. Provoke an angry spirit. Take on a spirit and exorcise it from your body. We can just leave her or let her possess us. I don't know how to provoke an angry spirit. Maybe just saying no, we won't do it. Let's have her interest in exercise her. I think that would be fun. But will it let me... If I... Wait, no. We do this and then we stab ourselves, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I've given enough thought. Let's get you out of here.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer.
What's new?
I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
How is she not an angry spirit?
See you soon.
Because she
She
said something
rushes forward
different
and then
than
she's
last
gone.
time.
A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Too late, hero.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels
She's
heavy
being
right now,
nice.
but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings.
Is it 'cause
your
we said
vision
sorry?
Swimming as
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass. I'm
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
a voice? I'm me is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
She's being so nice.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Obviously she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
She's
I'm
being so
setting the
nice. I feel
stage.
bad.
The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that.
Look.
You're starting to make things right.
Look. She's being so nice.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
She's being so nice, and we're about to kill her again. Or try to. Can't think straight. There's too much noise.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and everything will be fine.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her. One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice
Damn.
if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
She's too nice. We gotta slay her, because if we leave, we're gonna get the same one we've gotten before. I have to kill her. No, she's too nice.
Isn't that an interesting idea?
I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that?
What if we just both end up as
Of course
ghosts?
we're sure. The decision has already been made. All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
After all that, you're really just going to stab
I'm
me again?
sorry.
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it.
I'm so
You lift
sad.
the blade, then plunge it deep into your
That
guts.
doesn't feel
Pain
good.
spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart. The
princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle.
I don't want to die in you. I thought you finally understood me, but instead you just wanted to hurt me again.
I'm sorry!
Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
If only I could drag you with me and make you understand. But that's not the way things get to go for me.
I feel so
is
bad
it?
she was being so nice
Would
this time.
certainly be interesting. Though being dead does sound dull. And you are about to be dead. Again.
Get away from me, you cold little freak.
You feel a dull tear like strips of meat being delicately peeled. Hold on. The Exorcist. Peeled from bone, but it doesn't matter how delicate the hands of if you are the meat. You have been stripped away from yourself, or stripped away from something that used to be you, or stripped away from something that used to be important. At the very least, you have been stripped away from something. What? It always hurts to forget at first, but then you forget the pain.
We were so close to leaving, and now look at you.
Uh-oh.
Look at me. Is this
What
what
happened?
you wanted?
The words come from both inside and outside of your head. Before you, on the ground, is a withering mass of flesh and scales and feathers. It's us. Did you mean to take me with you?
Oh, you're here. I thought I was going to be alone again.
Oh no, we're both
I
ghosts.
didn't mean to bring you with me. I'm happy I only seem to have brought you. That's not nice of me to say. They weren't all bad, but they were definitely mostly bad.
Oh my God.
This means things between us can get better. Maybe everything that went wrong just came from them. I hope. Because I really wouldn't like to be stabbed a third time.
Oh, gurgling liquid bubbles up from open pockets in the oh my God. Disintegrating mass in front of you is trying to speak, but is no longer has the tissue that speech requires.
Wait, if we need to leave together to get out, this could still count. We have to try before your body stops being alive.
Sorry I stabbed us.
It's okay, I'm sure you had your reasons, but I think we have to leave now. Come on, let's...
Oh. You are seated in a room that is empty. A chain digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the wall. It is quiet and you're alone. This is what you deserve. This is what you deserve. Oh, this is what you deserve. Over and over. The fuck? Do I need to click? Our hand is different.
Are you still there? Am I alone again?
No, I'm here. I'm still here.
Then at least I won't be lonely. It's nice to hear your voice.
This is weird.
I mean, think your voice?
You're not mad at me, are you?
I don't know why you did what you did, but it's hard to be mad when you're just as stuck as I am.
You're different. Your whole mood is different.
I'm just trying to make the best of things. You could always make the best of things too, if you want. We both have a chance to start over.
What made her so innocent?
Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that feels...
Oh.
right. I never wanted to be your enemy.
Let's let it go, okay then. How are you supposed to get out of here?
I wish I knew, but I think we're probably stuck here until something happens.
If we're both here, then what happened to the others?
I don't know. I hope they're okay. Some of them, at least. I didn't like the one that kept bossing you around. And that quiet one kinda gave me the creeps.
cold one.
I liked that last one, though. He was nice. I hope he's okay.
The hero? Are we still a ghost? Your gaze turns to your hand, solid, then translucent, then solid
Maybe?
again.
It's like, sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't.
Like we're something in between ghost and not ghost.
What are we supposed to do? Just wait for something to happen?
Well, that's what I've always done.
What happened to us? What happened to everything?
I think you died, or the body on the floor died. Sorry. This is what happened to me last time.
I got a title card. You're in the path of the woods. There has to be something for us to do other than wait.
I already told you I don't have any ideas. I did tell you that, right? Sorry
She
if I
seems so
didn't.
sweet. The title card. We can just wait. Now that I think about it, both times I've been here, nothing happened until after I saw a title card. We haven't seen a title card yet.
You've gotten title cards? What did they say?
Oh, we're breaking the fourth wall. The first one I got said Chapter 1, the hero and the princess, and then after we both died, I got Chapter 2, the specter.
Well, the first one is sweet.
I'm still a hero. I've been trying to save the world. You know, a villain to one person might be a hero to others. Nah, I'm like, haha, get your laughs out.
Look, it would have been very sweet if things didn't turn out so violent. But that doesn't mean that things can't get better from here. I think we need a new title card.
Oh.
Though. How about Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon?
Princess and the Dragon. Ooh, reversing the order, I like it.
Thanks. I thought it would be fun.
The click of a latch and creaking hinges muffled. Something is here. Is it us?
I guess you made it back here.
Your gaze turns back to your hands. They flicker once again.
We're still all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be.
Oh my god. A thump on the floorboards above and then another. The scraping of metal against the surface. The flickering in your body stops. You are solid.
I know that sound. That's the knife.
Oh my
Guess it's
god,
hard
are we
to do
about to
anything
witness
about it.
us kill the princess? Creaking hinges once again, but this time clear, closer. Am I gonna say anything? Silence.
I guess not.
Movement on the stairs.
Thump. Thump. Thump.
Is this what we look like to her? That's what we look like? And then the figure emerges, shrouded in a feathered darkness, the world trailing behind it, its shining blade gleaming against the wooden walls. It stares at you with wild, hollowed eyes. What the hell? What? What the hell am I?
You're you? You've always looked like this. You're scary sometimes, but looks only matter so much.
What do you want to do?
I guess we'll just have to talk to them. So, here we are again. I'm back in chains and you have your knife. So, what are we going
Who's
to
in
do?
control? The head of the figure cocks aside. It is inquisitive, suspicious, hostile. Its emotions are unreadable.
I guess we could just stare at each other?
The silence holds. Am I arguing with myself in there? Has that always happened in real time?
Is that why you're always quietly staring?
Yeah.
I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to share your thoughts?
The
It'd only be polite, really.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
This is so surreal. He raises the blade above his head, dangling it by the handle in front of his eyes.
But I think we hold the power right now.
Silence as the figure continues to stare with a wild grin but does not act. Who's in control right now?
How dull. We've already had our discussions in private. I'd rather not keep listening to the rest of you run in circles,
That's cold.
repeating the same arguments again and again.
Oh no, I'm not there.
It was so much more interesting when we had someone to mediate.
I'm sorry, did you just share privileged information with the enemy?
I don't know who this one is.
Well, it isn't privileged anymore, now is it? Do we really need all this secrecy?
No, we don't.
Hold up!
Yes, we do. Sidebar, everyone. Now. Chop chop.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Silence as the mind in front of you falls back into itself. There is no response.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
They're not listening to me.
I'm sorry. Right, how rude. You can wait for them to finish.
Yeah, I guess. It's not very nice, though.
No, it is rude. It's very rude. And so you wait.
My apologies. They're really being quite dull in here.
And wait.
We're not being dull. We're strategizing.
God, this is how it is from
now,
her point of
if you
view.
would all just bear with me.
And wait.
And decision made.
Wonderful.
I hope it's a good one.
Oh, good for us. But not so good for you.
Which one is this?
From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word?
Fleshy.
Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
And are you doing this?
Oh, I most definitely am.
Oh, you feel small as the monster in front of you attacks, blade raised and wings spreading.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this.
We look
Now,
terrifying.
we voted. It was not a majority decision. But we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count.
The narrator?
Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough chatter.
On top?
Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you?
Silence for just a moment as cold eyes regard you. And then silence still as soft eyes hesitate. You can feel the sharp sting of cold metal sliding deep into your chest, but you can feel something else too. Fear as your legs wobble and then as...
Princess collapses against the wall.
Ah!
See? That was easy.
Guys.
It was too easy.
Guys.
I felt bad. Don't feel bad. Life is all about taking the easy wins. You don't think the people at the top got there because they worked for it,
Opportunists, I'm about to kill
do you?
you.
Of course they did. Hard work is important.
Can I have a word?
Hard work often goes unappreciated. Why bother?
Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that anyone who's anyone has done nothing but take shortcuts. Am I supposed to find that impressive? Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I? Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments.
Can I have a
But
word?
in case you haven't noticed, she isn't dead yet.
No.
So how about you finish this before you start celebrating yourself?
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captive.
I'm not stabbing you again. Finish the... Oh no, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh, you're different.
Yeah, I am.
You're back, just as I intended. I was never cut out for leadership, really.
That's you in that body again, isn't it? I thought it felt a little empty in here. I'm hurt, but I'll live. If you'll
We're
let
letting
me.
her live. I can't do this.
Will you? Or are you still going to kill me?
No! I'm obviously not going to kill you.
Then the only thing left to do is cut me out of here. You should give the knife to me, though. What if you using it kicks you out of your body again?
Okay, listen. I know you're in charge again.
Fuck off, opportunist.
But this is
We look
obviously
scary.
a trick. We can't trust her. We literally just stabbed her. Someone's gonna have to take a leap of faith eventually.
Where are we? The princess and the dragon. Oh. Yo, wait. What? We look crazy. Welcome back. I'm disappointed in you. That's so funny. Sure, she can have the blade. Is she gonna kill us?
You hand the blade to the princess, who gingerly cuts herself free from her bindings. You maniac. And then what happens? Then, as her chains clatter to the floor, she turns her back on you and hurls the blade through the basement window, never to be seen again. No,
Good.
no, 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 no. You need the blade to deal with
I'm not
her.
gonna kill her, narrator.
I'm so glad that's behind us. Come on, let's get out of here.
She reaches forward,
Oh, it's a love story.
takes your hand in hers before excitedly pulling you towards the basement stairs. Yeah? And what does it feel like?
Is it nice?
Is it nice?
Is it nice?
Why do you want to know? You can tell a lot of things about someone from their handshake. I want to know more about the person we decided unanimously to throw our lot in with. Ugh, whatever. It's delicate and tender.
It's delicate and tender.
So even through everything, she hasn't forgotten what it's like to have a heart. That'll
Oh.
do. The two of you rush up the basement stairs together. Ugh. Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes, we all missed you so very much.
Aww.
I missed you the most.
No, you didn't.
You weren't even here until he was gone. Whatever, it doesn't
Aw.
matter. If you step through that door, you're damning every single person
Fuck
alive.
off, narrator.
You do realise that, yes?
Fuck off.
Who cares?
One last door, and then we're free. I'm down a hand, so you'll have to be the one to open it.
Step into your freedom.
You twist the
Oh,
doorknob in your
wait.
hand and step forward into the world you've damned. You and the princess fall to the ground, exhausted. I hope this all comes back to bite you, do you hear? I hope you're forced to feel the weight of all the regret there's ever been.
But he doesn't finish his thought before disappearing entirely, and you find yourself free of any of the regrets he wished upon you. It's a love
I
story.
didn't think I'd ever get to be happy, but I think I am. I just didn't realize that being happy would feel so
No, I'm
cool.
sorry. Goodbye, my love. Your peace does not last, nor can it ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
What once was one, and
Should we
was two.
try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
That
Why
one was
now?
nice. You're scared this is not the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you. What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. You'd better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy.
Oh, they're angry at me. Interesting. Approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. What's in it is nothing. You're nothing at all. Yeah, the dude. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
He's like different, but almost similar enough. I don't want to talk to him either. I don't even want to talk to this man. To be real, we're just gonna destroy the mirror again. We'll see him again. You don't need answers from the thing that lives in the mirror. You already know what you are. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin. Empathetic heart! Right, she's gonna bust out of the ground. There's nothing for you to find. How many different endings are there? Hello, my love.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Oh, I missed you too. She unfurls in an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
If we keep asking stuff... Kill her right here? Have I done that? Wait, there's two different ones. I told you it was going to happen when we reached this point. Slay the princess.
I know, and I've been waiting for you to see it through. Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
Okay.
What once was one, then was two, and then was one again. You gave me shelter when you burned mine down, and then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again. The peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us. It took you from me, but you took me with you, and together we both left. What once was one, then was two, and also one again. You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
Sounds so sad. Reject her perspective. I want to follow through with one. We've done appeal, and I think I did a mix of one the first time we did this. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me, or should we do reject her perspective? I won't engage with violence.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
Jesus.
We're a body.
The problem with this music is so loud that you can't hear her voice.
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once.
She's right.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Oh. What is... Oh, we can stop the fight. Continue to reject her perspective. Where does this come in for? I did rise far above you, and I am far above you still. I would destroy you now as I destroyed you then. I don't know if I want to do that option. Let's continue to reject her perspective. It doesn't matter how I feel. Death, suffering, and oblivion shouldn't fall on others. If we're able to transcend death, then we are responsible for those it holds captive.
Their suffering is born of their own delusion.
I crush you. I bleed you.
Oof.
I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow your steps. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat.
Oh, that's kind of romantic.
You showed me how much more I could be. We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
What is this option up here is what I want to know. Suffering born in delusion is still suffering. It doesn't matter what we are now. We hurt each other and we shouldn't have done that. We cannot let a world be spun out of that pain.
The echo saw horrors because his eyes were closed. The majesty of being extends beyond any single perspective.
You are weightless
Oh,
and
she
alone,
threw us!
suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. The very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me.
Ooh.
When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away all doubt, and turn you into an instrument of my divine will. You accepted that I was everything, and together we found our purpose. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
We're going to continue to reject her perspective. You reject the suffering of material reality and you cling to its framework for meaning. We can be better than this.
I reject the narrow view of impermanence. I cling to nothing. There is no better us for us to be than us. We are reality itself.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
I love how there's just so many perspectives you can get on this depending on the routes you took. Continue to reject her perspective. You claim your destruction would steal meaning from existence, but if my actions can make existence worse, then there must be actions that make it better. Perfection implies finality, and nothing is final.
There has never been finality. There is only the unending transformation of my multitudes. But to destroy me is to bring everything to a stop. It is only then that you will have an ending, and that ending is nothingness.
As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Are you so desperate to destroy me that you've grown blind to the heavenly beauty of our reality?
That's new.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
I just have to note, I like this princess that's always eating that other princess's ass right there. Ooh. Wait, that's interesting. That's an interesting one. I want to choose one of these two options. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
The hero. We accepted his help last time. How are you supposed to help?
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all that divine confidence. I can help. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I don't know what endings we could do. Let's choose. I can do this out here on my own.
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
I don't like. Are we gonna get taken? Oh, we're getting taken here anyway.
Don't think any of the others have forgotten what you said at the mirror. They all talked,
Uh-oh.
and they're not happy. But we can discuss that later. We have a job to do.
They're not happy?
Do you need me to describe things?
No.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
So the others aren't happy. What we told them at the mirrors.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I do.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
It's different. So maybe we kill her and see what happens then?
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
She wants to... No, I think I'm good. Let's just slay her.
So this is it then? Let's see this through.
Let's just kill her.
So, that's how it is. Whatever world you want to build without me,
It's
I hope
different.
it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
I'll cry. Stop. I'll fucking cry. You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever actions brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself, but the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not.
Then we did what we set out to do. Come on, let's get going. We don't need to linger down here anymore.
Okay. You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. And there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
We didn't forget what you told us.
They angry.
You thought we'd be gone.
Ooh.
Thought you could taunt us with death.
Are they gonna
We never
override
left.
me?
We've just been quiet, hiding somewhere else. But we don't need to be quiet any longer. We're the house now. We get to make the rules.
Ooh.
And I'm not sure you'll like those new rules. You should never make assumptions about things you don't know, like whether or not the voices in your head will be gone for good. Torturer, and to think I thought I could rely on you. Can't even trust ourselves.
Torturer.
This is going to be fun, isn't it?
Slaying our beloved and threatening us with damnation. There's no good ending for you.
Oh my god.
You all need to lighten up. Telling us we were going to die was funny. I'm not sure they agree with you. Voices get around. Knives out, boys. It's time to get to work.
A new and unending dawn, and everyone hates you? Everyone hates me. That's so funny. I love that. I didn't know that was actually gonna like change how they interacted with you. Let me get out of this. Give me back to the beginning. Memories. Princess and the Dragon. That's cool. The good ending. You did it. You saved everyone. She has brown hair. We still have this one to find, but I guess we'll figure that out later. Wait, we've seen all of that. Yeah, we just did it. We got a different ending though. We made everyone hate us. I don't want to make everyone hate us again. Loving the game. It's not over, guys. As you can see, there's still plenty of princesses to see and lots of choices in each one to see as well. I kind of want to 100% complete this for the playthrough, so I think we'll continue on. But for now, I will be bringing this episode to a close, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.